Hello, everybody. This is Gary. Today is November 13th, Wednesday, 2019. It is 3:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the United States in Rochester, New York. And this is my coping with schizophrenia vlog entry for today, November 19th, 2000. I'm sorry, November 13th, 2019. I went to the hospital last night because I hid a lot of flying bugs in my apartment, gnats and fruit flies, and I used a chemical fogger to try to kill them because they're like flying all over the place. I think I actually got most of them. I haven't seen that many since I sprayed, but I accidentally inhaled some of the insecticide, the pesticide, in a can, which is poisonous to human beings, obviously, because chemicals that are used to kill bugs are designed to interrupt signals in the nervous system that keep insects from being able to move or to breathe in and out air. However they do it, they don't have lungs. I'm not an expert on insects, but the uh, the pesticides that kill insects, the insecticides, interfere with the nervous system of the insect, so they can't move, they can't breathe, and they end up dying. That's why they're poisonous. That's why they work. And I actually inhaled some of the vapor, and I didn't clear the room enough before I went into the room, so I got some of this chemical vapor inside my lungs. Um, I got sick. Um, I got a very sore throat. It felt like my throat was expanding and closing off my breathing. Um, Turns out it wasn't as bad as I thought. I probably just panicked more than anything else because the whole apartment was sprayed with this stuff, except for the living room. I was at the living room over here, the kitchen, which I'm in, and then the bathroom. I sprayed the kitchen and the bathroom with this bug spray designed to kill specifically my situation, gnats and fruit flies. Um, and I inhaled some of the vapor. I got sick to my stomach, felt like I had difficulty breathing. So I went to the hospital. They checked me out. They said I'm okay to come home. But I just want to make sure everything was all right because we're dealing with a poison. This stuff is not something to play with. And I made a serious mistake in using it. Not using it, but the way I used it. I didn't vacate the apartment and allow the vapor to settle and then come back, open up the windows, and air everything out. I actually was there accidentally breathing in the pesticide as I was spraying it into the apartment. If you get the can, it's designed for any flying bugs, flies, mosquitoes, gnats, house flies, fruit flies, things like that. And also what I call drain flies, flies that live on the decayed matter inside a sink drain. The adult flies will lay their eggs, and then those eggs will hatch, and then you'll have a whole new infestation. So I also used liquid plumber to clear that out in the drains because I wasn't sure if I had fruit flies and gnats or drain flies. So I cleared the drains and built the bathroom and the kitchen and in the bathtub because moisture is one of the way these insects survive. So I inhaled it to make a long story short. Felt sick, felt like it was difficult to breathe. Took an ambulance to the hospital. They checked me out. They said I'm okay. Um, and that's about it. I This isn't really about my schizophrenia, but it's related. I think I really, really, really hate insects. I have a fear of insects, and using bug spray was kind of a effort on my part to kill bugs, which I don't like. Um, and that's part of my personality. It's part of my mental illness that I have a phobia over insects, especially roaches and other things that are nuisances or actually carry disease. So I accidentally inhaled this stuff, um, got sick to my stomach, felt like it was difficult to breathe. And the thing is, I ended up walking home from the emergency room because I had no ride. I didn't have the money for a cab, so I had to walk maybe 3 or 4 miles to get home in the newly fallen snow, which is difficult. I mean, it's not like there's 2 feet of snow out there. There's only about 3 or 4 inches because it just snowed the other day, and it was snowing again last night. So I was walking home uh, in the middle of the night, from the hospital because I couldn't get a ride, and I was very tired when I got back. But I'm here, so everything must be all right. I must be breathing okay if I can walk 3 or 4 miles to get home in the snow. So that's about it. If anybody has any comments, suggestions, ideas for a video, share, like, subscribe, and comment, and let me know what you think. If you have any ideas on a topic for a video that you want me to do, leave it in the comment section.